Hello there to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Splatoon 3 Side Order. Starting off today, we have a bit of an interesting choice this time around, because as we heard from Acton and Pearl early on, if we don't go for the harder difficulties early on in the run, then eventually it'll get to a point where like the only option we'll get are going to be very difficult ones, so it's a good idea to do a couple of the hard ones now while they're still somewhat easy, so that you don't have to get stuck in a position where you're only surrounded by bad options later down the road. Defeat the fleeing foes. This doesn't look too bad. Yeah, we already got one of them. This isn't gonna be bad. This will be a fairly easy cakewalk, and I really like cake. Yeah, just spot the ground right in front of them as they run off, and they'll get stuck in the ink, and you'll be okay. We cleared that in 16 seconds. We cleared that in 16 seconds. We are awesome. Oh! Now there are two of them there. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. You know what? You know what? Why not? Let's go for it. Spot zones time. Protect the zone. Alright, if I remember correctly, this one isn't too bad. It might be intimidating at first because the two geyser things, but you should be okay. The gelatins we're seeing here aren't too bad compared to the ones we've seen before already, so the only real one of concern during spot zone ones would have to be the one that makes it rain. I'd say that one's probably the one that's going to give you the most trouble when you're going through this place, honestly. So you should be okay, in theory. But that's just a theory! Get away from me! I love that part in the Finance of Freddy's movie when, like, Pat's character literally says it's just a theory. It's so cheesy and stupid, but I love it. That's what I really like about those movies, like, yeah, like, they're meant to be, like, scary movies, but they also don't take themselves too seriously, and honestly, that's like, my favorite kind of horror movie. I don't even rewatch horror movies that much, but, like, it's still really fun to see in Finance of Freddy's. In general, video game adaptations for, like, movies and TV have been really good these past couple years, because I loved both the Mario Galaxy movies. I loved both the Finance of Freddy's movies as well, and like my roommate and I, we were watching the Among Us TV show that came out not too long ago. That was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Cause like Among Us, yeah, it's still a fairly popular game nowadays, but it really hit its peak like 6 years ago, and you don't hear it talked about as often nowadays. But that show was actually really good. I was genuinely really impressed with it. Like, it's not like mind-blowing or anything like that. It's a very short show, but it felt like the tone of it felt like kind of like a mid-time frame era of Simpsons. What I mean by that is like seasons like 10, 15, or 20 or whatever, where it's not like the glory days of Simpsons, but it's still like pretty high quality. So yeah, that was pretty fun. I really loved the character for the captain, like Red. He was such a dork, and like I loved him. He was really cool. I like the running gag that they had where the doctor, the blue, how everybody would literally swoon over him. Like, it was so good. Or swoon over them, rather, because I think they all used like the dumb pronouns throughout the show. Heads up, there's something on the next floor way past anything we've fought so far. Brace yourselves. If this spire kept anything from my original design, then you should be at a boss attentive. So we're in for a real fight, huh? Stay on your toes, 8, and don't push your luck. Alright, let's do this. Boss fight time. Marina looks so cute in the corner over there. I love her so much. I love Marina, she's best waifu. I do not remember this one at all. They look like Laius, but they want to fight? We brought one. I don't remember this. I was thinking it was going to be like a different boss fight. Okay, okay, this isn't too bad. It shouldn't be too bad because this is really just the... This is really just like fighting Octolings in like a Octocannon or Alterna or things like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now we got 2 more incoming. Okay, we got you now. We're drawing some gelatins. Are we outnumbered enough already? Yeah. I'm a little intimidated. I apologize, my commentary isn't super great, but I literally do not remember anything about this ever being a thing. Like, ever. And like... oh my god. I just noticed that they had their own little pearl drone. That's actually kind of cute. And there's 4 of them now! There's 4 of them! That's a higher number than 2! Okay, okay. We'll keep moving, we'll keep an eye on where they're going. We're going to scare you. Okay, go to the gelatins. He said this thing. Okay, that's not a good place to use that. We're out in the open. We are out in the open. We are out in the open. We're out in the open. We're out in the open. We're gonna die. Crap! Okay. Thank goodness we have that extra life. Thank goodness we have that extra life. But we can't waste it. And that one is... We defeated one of them. We defeated one of them. Why are you back into being an alive person? I don't want you to be an alive person. That's counterproductive towards my goals. Go away, go away, go away. Okay, we got you. Ready then? Over to them. Okay, let's go after you now. Okay. Okay, we got those guys now. Wait, I think we can get them both. No! 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 Oh, that hurts. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks for your encouraging words, Marina. Okay, how much is it going to cost? We don't even have enough to get back to the boss. I have to do this manually! Okay. Let's at least see what we can do. Damage reduction would definitely be helpful. Alright, I've upgraded damage reduction and max armor. Is there anything else we can do? I don't... Oh, I might be able to do one of these. Okay, this is really the only one we can do. Ah. Okay. Okay. And now it's time for the thing that we were talking about a moment ago, where we would do the highlight montage getting back to where we were. And this is a big reason why I've been somewhat dreading recording side order. I am bad at this mode. I am god-awful at this. We're gonna have long recording sessions of this game, because, like, okay, I'm looking at my recording setup right now, and it says that we're 28 minutes in this recording session. This includes footage from the past couple episodes, too. So, like, okay, I'm gonna timestamp right now to show how long exactly it takes us to get back up to the 10th floor. And keep this in mind, because every time we die in this, we're gonna have to go back up front. I do have a couple workarounds though that could, in theory, help you out, because it definitely helps me out on my playthrough. But unfortunately, this particular workaround that I'm thinking of doesn't really help me because I don't have this account connected to Switch Online. Okay, I might as well just say it right now. I'll probably do like a proper demonstration a little bit later, but one good workaround you can do to get around having to risk having any consequences in your life ever in this game is the fact that this game does support cloud saves. Splatoon 2 did not, but Splatoon 3 does, and that is awesome. So you could, in theory, set up a cloud save right before you get to a room that you feel is going to be pretty difficult. You get to that point, and then if you do die, then you can just reload that cloud save and get back to where you were a moment ago. This is pretty useful. You want to be careful with it though, because if you rely on it too much, then you can risk like reloading into a place you don't want to reload at. This happened to me a couple times when I first played through a side order. I forgot to set the save point, and then when we were at the point where I wanted to reload, it ended up sending us even further back than we would have been otherwise, and that wasn't the most ideal situation in the world. And then it sucks for me right now is that I don't have that option during this playthrough, because this profile is not connected to Switch Online, and I don't want to have to pay for another subscription thing just for this Let's Play. So anyway, on with the montage. Yay, we got a vending machine thingy-mabob. Want to get a soda and kick back for a bit? Oh, they don't sell drinks, but a few membucks you can restock lives or buy color chips. Some even let you swap your sub-weapon or special weapon with their new one. Also, a vending machine corner counts as a floor, so if you hit one up, there's one less risk you take on your way up the spire. Solid arguments all around. So what do you say, 8? Want to see what it's got? Oh boy, a vending machine! I've always wanted to go to a vending machine. So that's the vending machine. Let's see what we got out of this thing. Hey, there's no extra lives in here. Granted, we don't need one because we still have both. But yeah, you can swap out your sub-weapon for a fizzy bomb. This unfortunately is not like Alterna where you get to keep all of them. If you swap one out, then the old one is gone until you can swap it out again. I don't like the fizzy bombs though, so we're going to keep the curling bomb. And what do we want instead? Let's do ink damage, because that's definitely going to be useful for me to get back to the boss. We could have gone both of them, honestly, but I don't really feel like it. But seeing the vending machine is bringing back a core memory from my college days. So yeah, there's this one class where I had a crush on this one girl, and I think she had a crush on me too, but like we never went out or anything like that. But right before class, I went to the vending machine that was around the corner, and like this vending machine had a bit of a broken door, so you pay for one drink, and like 2 of them would come out. So I was like, okay, if it's still broken today, then maybe I can get this girl a drink too, because I have a crush on her and she's pretty, and I want to get her a drink. So there we go. So yeah, we got the door was still broken, so I was able to get her a drink as well, and that was a fun time. She was like super happy getting the Mountain Dew, and that was. Where'd the thing go? What are you doing down there for? Another vending machine. Hello, vending machine. I don't have any membucks to buy anything. Yay! Ah, you found a bonus floor. On floors like this, you get either a color chip saturation or a bonus challenge. A color chip saturation sets color chips to all empty slots in your palette, only for that floor though. The color chips you get are randomly picked. All they have in common is their tone. Whereas a bonus challenge gives you an extra objective as separate from the main one on the floor. You don't have to do it, but if you do, it'll earn you some extra it'll earn you some bonus membucks. Not seeing a downside there. What do you think, Kate? Want to give it a go? Yeah, might as well. Forward-momentum.floor. Don't use the sub-weapon. Oh no. How will we ever get through without using the curling bomb? Oh. Yeah, there'll be some bonus challenges every now and then. To be honest, I don't really go after them that often because I kind of forget. But yeah, they're not too bad. You get some extra easy points with them, especially on a floor like this where the gelatin's literally just smacks the magic 8 ball into the goal anyway. And then I smacked it away because I caused an explosion because my brain is big and smart. It's been pretty smooth sailing up to now. We're about to face a boss though. Keep your eye on it and don't get cooked. Boom! Timestamp. This is how long it took to get back up to this point. Hooked on a feeling. I am believing that I'm not good at side order. Yeah, keep that in mind every time we do a highlight montage for this is a different boss than before. Okay, that's fun. I was really hoping to do a rematch of the one that we actually died on because that would have been nice to showcase actually beating it, but I guess we're doing a different one. So yeah, watch out for the spotlights because if the spotlights see you, then you're going to not exactly be a happy person. I mean, I'm never happy, but, well, get away from me. I was thinking of that scene from, like, Avatar Last Airbender when Sokka's all like, are you happy now? I'm never happy. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get back over here. Get back over here and be my friend. Be my friend who will die. Okay, I think one of the spotlights might have seen us. So that's not ideal. It's looking pretty wobbly now, so let's get over here and do a murder on your face. Curling bombs are pretty useful in this boss fight because they could be a good way to like quickly create a trail of ink for you to swim through. So that's going to be super handy, and it's also going to be dandy. Okay, that one's pretty high up, so let's focus on this one as well. I like fighting the ink at the higher tiers. I'm all waiting for the other one to come back down because more often than not, there's usually at least something nearby that you can attack while waiting for the other one to come by. So that could be pretty useful indeed. Be careful, it's on the attack. Ouchie. Jumpy. 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 I'm really bummed that we didn't get a deck to do a rematch of the one that we died on. I was really hoping we could have. So now no matter what I do for the thumbnail, it's going to spoil the fact that we failed at one of the boss fights, and we end up... well, hopefully we'll end up defeating this one, because if we die on this one too, then it's not exactly going to be a good look for... the Gator now, isn't it? And the Gator's referring to himself in third person. Gator doesn't usually do that. And that is a thing that is hurting my feelings. I'd rather not it hurt my feelings. I'd rather be the one to hurt its feelings. Okay, we got another one. It's gonna be okay. It's good. Yeah, we're feeling alright. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Murder, kill, death, vengeance. All my usual catchphrases I've been repeating for 14 years. Dude, it's insane to think about the fact... Please tell me it saved our progress. Okay, it saved our progress, thank goodness. Okay, I was trying to use the curling bomb, but the ink coverage thing was too much. Okay. Something I'm going to get out of my way. Something I'm going to get off my chest before we go too further into side order. I'm going to be honest, I think side order has some pretty lame boss fights. Pretty much this is the only one that I actually somewhat like. There's another one we'll be seeing a little bit later that I think is kind of lame as dirt. And I didn't even remember the other one that we saw earlier, so that's to tell you something that, I literally didn't remember it being a thing. So it's also possible I might not have actually seen it before, because like I don't know, it was either not memorable or I literally just forgot about it because I'm stupid. But yeah, the fact that I didn't remember it was even a thing should like speak volumes of like of effort. Hey. Okay. Okay. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Do not hurt me. I do not like being hurt. I do not like being hurt. I don't like being hurt. There's a spotlight. There's a spotlight. There's a spotlight. There's a spotlight over death. There's a spotlight. There's a spotlight. The spotlight over death. Okay. We got one more to go. We got one more to go. Alright, we can do it. We got this. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, that one was a little too fast for me. Away from me. Yeah. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Booyah! Take that! Oh. It only took an eternity, but we did it. And now I'm really hoping that we can come back and fight that other Octoling thing, because yeah, it's gonna bother me forever if we don't ever fight it again. Everyone's still in one piece? Sweet! What even was that? Definitely stronger than any gelatin we've seen. What did you pick up at the end? A locker key? That's interesting. Based on this, I think you'll get a key every time you clear certain floors for the first time with each pallet. So, if we clear 10F again with another pallet, we'll get another key? Exactly, Pearl. That said, I don't think we've wrung this pallet dry of keys yet. Yeah, I expect we'll find more as we take this one further along. And that's going to be a good stopping point for us this time around in Splatoon 3 side order. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and next time, leave it here to you. Oh yeah.